Savannah News. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused, we deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. To set positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonde Oluchimi Jaffa. Savannah News TV. Gbemi Leke, I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah. Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Yes, good morning. From here it's exactly 6:35 in Toronto, Canada. You are with me live, your host, Prince Olujimi Adekanlele Joka, the Jav of the universe. I'm reaching you live from Savannah News Television. We will be, today is 12th of December, Sunday, 12th of December on Sunday. We are already in the Christmas mood. Christmas is about roughly 2 weeks away from today. And as you can see, we are all geared up for Christmas to celebrate our Lord Jesus Christ. I haven't said that. I have to use this medium again to congratulate Winners Chapel International Worldwide members. That is Living Faith Church. I congratulate you all for a successful Shiloh 2021. And today is the Thanksgiving service. In a short while, maybe in a couple of hours, which we will be celebrating ours here in North and South America to celebrate Shiloh, successful worship of Shiloh, and I know very well that all our prayer requests will be answered in the mighty name of Jesus, because the God of Shiloh never fails. The God of Shiloh never fails. And having said that, we now have to go to the news, what is trending in Nigeria from Savannah News Television. Before that, I still want to solicit for your help. That is to our viewers across the world. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, Savannah News Television. Just kindly press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is the only thing we want from you as our viewers, to keep us in business. We are soliciting that from you, that you should help us. Just go to YouTube, search for Savannah News Television. You will see it with the map of Africa in yellow. You will see SNN in it. That's our YouTube page channel. Kindly just press the like button and subscribe to that channel. It's free of charge. Nobody charges it for that. I would say that breaking news. The death has been announced of His Royal Majesty, the Shoun of Ogbomosho land, Oba Dr. Oladuni Oyewumi Ajagungbade III. He died today, Sunday, at exactly 1:25 a.m., December 12th, 2021. may his soul rest in perfect peace. I remember this man very, very well in far away Jos. He owns a lot of investment in Jos. Actually, he left Jos to assume the throne of his forefathers in Ogbomoso. I remember the Terminus Hotel, the famous Terminus Hotel, and a lot of properties. May his soul continue to rest in peace. It tells us that there's nothing that has a beginning that doesn't have an end. We shall all go one day. And that is why we have to try as much as possible to be of good record while on earth. Thank you. Now I'm going to the paper review now. To the paper review. First on the list is this business day. The Sunday business day on the list. The headline is why Nigeria must vote in 2023. Go and check that out in business day of today's Sunday. It's there on the front page. And another one on the front page is I don't know. This one is saying why I will work feverishly to rebuild the youth structure party wide. Amshi. I think that guy maybe is contesting for youth whatever of APC, one of their members. And this another one again coming from is from Lagos. Lagos raises 5 billion naira, seeks stakeholder support for 1 month rent scheme. Why Nigeria must domesticate and implement Child Rights Act 2003. That is coming from Anu Oluwapo. Just go and grab that copy. You will see all this in it. Another one here, making headline here is can Lagos change PDP fortune in Lagos? A very big question coming up. Can Lagos change PDP fortunes in Lagos? What a big question. So that is why you have to go in and grab that copy and read more about it. International Anti-Corruption Day. I think that is today. Group asks Buhari to prosecute NDDC looters. You remember that those looters from NDDC. Up to this moment, nothing has heard about them. We heard how they spend billions of naira within a day. Billions. But you have a government that doesn't care because they are all best of the same feather. They are all best of the same feather. Niger Senator Musa joined APC chairmanship race. Woos to restructure party. That is coming from a senator from Niger State. He is joining the chairmanship race for APC. Ondo lawmakers advocate effective and functional local government administration. A member of Ondo State House of Assembly representing Akure constituency, Sunday Olajide, has pushed for more effective and functional local government in the country. That is coming from Sunday Olajide. He's pushing for a functional local government in the country. I challenge him to that he should push for a functional House of Assembly because their own is a typical one as a rubber stamp House of Assembly. Yes, it's true. You are advocating for local government. Advocate too for where you are serving as assembly member. Advocate for a structural House of Assembly, an independent House of Assembly that is also be making laws. Having that, we now go into the Sunday Independent Electoral Act Amendment. NAS may override Buhari. INEC to blame for judges' corruption. stakeholders tell Jega litigations. Optimism in PDP, as IU promises era of victories. Yoruba Obas to meet on security in Southwest. It is long overdue. It is long overdue because it is the masses that are suffering all this. They kidnap the poor masses that also have money. They will force them to go and sell all their belongings to free them. There's a story that happened. Let me just discuss this briefly about this kidnapping issue. An Ekwa pastor was kidnapped in Kaduna State, and the kidnappers were asking for a ransom of 10 million naira. The family of the pastor, they went for Save Our Soul. They raised money, they sold their belongings, and the kidnappers insisted that the wife must bring the ransom. The kidnappers insisted that the wife must bring the ransom to them. And this poor woman carried the 10 million naira cash ransom. In a country we have security. In a country we have DSS, we have other security agencies. So this woman carried this money. He went into the den where the kidnappers are to go and deliver deliver the ransom. And what happened? They kidnapped the woman too. They collected the 10 million and kidnapped the woman again. The woman was kidnapped, molested, raped for 3 days. They now released the woman to go. After they have raped her, molested her, they now released the woman to go, and they now killed the husband. Our question is this: when the woman was going to give the ransom, wasn't there any device that the woman can have in her body to as a sensor to locate where the woman? That is what the security agencies should have done. Our cars have devices that can monitor our cars everywhere. When the woman was asked to bring, when they instead the woman must bring that money, they're supposed to know that something is fishy. Why can't our security agencies, with the billions they are projecting, you mean they cannot have a device, a tracking device that woman can have in her body when going to deliver that money to the kidnappers, to enable security agencies to swap on those people? It's still a mirage. It's still surprising me. I still don't get it. The poor woman went and raised 10 million, gave it to them. They collected the money, kidnapped the woman, raped the woman, molested the woman. After 3 days, after they are satisfied with her, they now release her to go. And after that, they now killed the husband that they collected 10 million naira for. This happened in Kaduna 2 days ago. May God save us in that country. It has gotten out of hand. It's no longer a joke. It is every day now is kidnapping. There is no day you open our news, you don't hear the issue of kidnapping. Today, Sunday, they are still kidnapping. Are we having a government? When you see budget of billions on security. Are we having government? Where is the government? That is the question we are asking. But we will continue to say the truth. The government has failed. It's either the government is in tangent with the bandits and the terrorists, or they don't have any roadmap in curbing this menace. This is coming from this. We are still on the Daily Sunday Independent. Is calling from Governor Akeredolu. Restructuring solution to ethnic tension. That's what the governor is saying. We are still on the Daily Sunday Independent. think I will take one now before we go to other whatever. This one is justice for Oromoni and victims of the killing spree. Go that you grab, you just go and get that. You grab it in your Daily Independent on page 10 of Daily Independent. It's there. You know what it's saying. Then from there now we'll now go to the Punch newspaper this morning. The Punch newspaper. The front page is NSAS, Oyo, Ogun, Taraba. Others fail to submit report 1 year after. They failed to submit a report of 1 year after. That is the SARS protest that rocked the nation a year ago. Still on the front page of the Punch, EFCC fails to arrange ex-governors, VIPs under Bauer, goes after Yahoo boys. You see what I'm saying? They fail to arrange ex-governors who have been investigated and been found to be corrupt. Ex-governors and VIPs under the chairman of EFCC watch. But they can go after Yahoo boys. They can go after a poor man that stole 10,000 or that borrowed 50,000 that could not pay. They can go after those ones. But those are that embezzle billions, because of their position in the society, they just overlook them. So in a country where some people are above the law and some people are under the law, there can never be peace. There can't be peace. Still on the front page, Nigeria order lose 100 billion naira to illicit financial flows in 5 months. Imagine that. Go and grab that on the front page front page of the Punch. Stop open support for political office seekers. Obasanjo tells Oni and others. This is a very good one, because those our so-called royal fathers are our main problem. They are our main problem. When election is coming, these corrupt people, they will carry money in bags to our KBACs and our emirs for them to mobilize their subjects to vote for a particular people. And these are the people again that will still come around and start blaming the politicians, knowing fully well that they are the one that worked for them to get to the office they are. I listened to Oni's speech, very, very big speech, when he said they are not safe in their domains, but why the senators and the member of the National Assembly, they are in safe haven in Abuja. But the real thing is that what has been the role of our royal fathers during the election? When the election is coming, they always sit akimbo waiting for Ghana must go, which they call mobilization. So our Obas should wake up to their responsibility and be a father to all, not political KBACs or political emirs. No, or political obese. No, they should wake up to their call and be father to all and be sincere with all their dealings with the people. Still on the front page, Rep to outlaw dehumanizing practices against widows. That is what was coming from the Rep. ASU decides on strike December 15. Today is 12th. We're having 3 days. ASU will decide on December on the strike they want to embark on. You are aware that the government is planning to increase petrol PMS pump price. That is callous. As I was saying initially, which means to enter bus from Lagos to Ibadan, you should be ready with 20,000 naira. In a country where minimum wage is 18,000. Oh my God. Yeah, I think another one is still on the Punch. Um, we won't beg you to withdraw case. Soludo's lawyer Abgat reply Uba. Yes, he should go ahead if he knows this. Nobody's begging anybody not to withdraw his case. Let the Uba go ahead if he felt his his right that he won the election in Anambra. This one again is coming from the family doctor of El Zakzaki, wife suffering from 11 deadly ailments. The doctor is saying that the wife of the El Zakzaki of the one of a faction of a movement in the Islamic arena, El Zakzaki is the doctor is saying that the wife is suffering from 11 deadly ailments, and I'm sure this was due to their incarceration in prison for years. There is another one again in page 7. Stone politician who fail to perform. Rep tell electorates. How would they stone politicians that would fail to perform when they are coming to their domain with battalions of security? They can't. How would they do that? When they are coming to their domain, when they are coming home to their constituency, you will see them coming. So even some of them are even coming with soldiers. Soldiers are supposed to be guarding our borders and whatever, guarding our sovereignty. You will see a politician carrying 10 soldiers. We are still on the Punch. We are still on the Punch. Ekiti APC plans to deregister other functions. That is coming from Tinubu's group. I think there is a problem in that state with APC. There is a big problem there because it seems that the governor of the state is not on the same page with the other part that be the Tinubu's faction. That is what our thinking is. So we are still on the Punch. I want to bring this one again on the Punch. NDDC forensic audit on ending wait for crucial report. Up to now, that's what I reported earlier in the other page. They want to sweep this under the carpet. Now, they don't fight corruption in Nigeria. They only fight selective corruption. If they want to make name, they will go after one Yahoo boy. If they want to make name, they will go after one man that borrowed 200,000 that he did not pay. The EFCC will now seek justice for that. But those people that stole billions, EFCC won't. Will look the other way. Hope you remember the man that came from Niger Republic to collect contract from Nigeria and he absconded, which they say was cousin to Buhari. The man came and collected billions of contracts in Nigeria, and he didn't do it. He collected the money and absconded. He's from Niger. Nobody is talking about that guy again. He has gone. EFCC said they could not see him. Imagine. But EFCC can see Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. But they could not see this guy that's in Niger here, that came here, collected contract. His name is Bashir or something. Collected contract running into billions. He just collected the money and he vamoose. He disappeared. Nobody is talking about that again. This is coming from an 80-year-old woman, a retiree, saying her experience during the Civil War. Soldiers easily identified Igbo who couldn't pronounce Obalende during the Civil War. Oh, what a calamity. I think this will be the last one here. Nigerian imports 143 billion solid minerals in 9 months. Nigeria imports 143 billion naira solid minerals in 9 months, and we have minerals in Nigeria untapped. First among the list is our bitumen, the second largest in the whole world. That can bail out Nigeria forever. This 143 billion can kickstart that project, the bitumen project. Canada is relying on bitumen 50%. And Canada today is a successful nation. We have it there, but nobody. We only wake up to see the governor line that they have started exploration. They are using the bitumen as a campaign tool. That is from the Punch this morning. From there we head on to Daily Trust. The front page of Daily Trust is only Lagos, Rivers, Anambra can fund budget with ease. Only Lagos, Rivers, Anambra can fund budget with ease. Why is it like that? Because these are the states where they have presence of huge commercial activity. But as a governor, you have with their manifestos, they have to think out of the box. Don't think of IGR alone to develop your state. Think of what you can develop. Like I said earlier, the mineral resources are there in every state. Like in Ondo State, if the bitumen explorations is truly in process or is truly working, Ondo State does not need any money from anywhere. That one alone is enough to turn Ondo State to Dubai in Nigeria. But they will not want to invest money. All they are looking for, all these governors, all these people in position, all they are looking for is just money they will grab immediately and use immediately, embezzle immediately. They are not ready to invest for any long-term project that will bring money at the long run. They are not ready, because like the bitumen investment will not start yielding until after 10 years. With my findings, I have been to Venezuela, where their main whatever is bitumen. Here in Canada. I've been to Canada exploration site, and I've studied the mechanism about bitumen, and I realized that it's a highly capital intensive investment. That the investment cannot yield until at least minimum of 10 years. But nobody wants to. So nobody wants to invest that. No governor wants to carry the state money or get money from anywhere or borrow money from anywhere to come and invest in such a venture, because he knows that between at most 8 years is gone. Why should I go and do that for anybody to come and enjoy? So you can see our mentality in Nigeria. But at the long run, if that person have done that, that person's name will be there forever. But they will not do that. They will only want to borrow money or get money that they will just carry and utilize it immediately, embezzle it immediately. That's why today, Nigerian debt has run into trillions, which our fourth generation cannot even pay. Our prayer is that may Chinese government don't come and seize any of our so-called assets. Actually, are they even our assets? They're not even our assets. They are not our assets. They are not. Because anything you borrow to develop, you borrow money for somebody to develop it, it's not your assets. It's still your liability, so they can come anytime to come and take it. So we don't even have assets. If you really peruse Nigeria as a country, Nigeria does not have any assets. We're in deficits. All those things you are seeing, Nigeria does not have any assets. We're in deficits. It's like a businessman that is owing bank 1 billion and all his properties is not up to 1 billion. That person is not a rich person. He's not rich, because what he's owing cannot even cover what he has as an assets. So Nigeria itself is in deficit. It's not a nation that has anything. We're in deficit in Nigeria. If you study it very, very well. I'm saying this in the point as an accountant. Well, we're still in the Daily Trust. APC, PDP rake in over 10 billion from nomination fund. Others in 2 years. Where are they getting the money from? Nomination form. You want to serve the people. They say you come and buy a form for hundreds of millions, thousands, tens of millions, 20 million naira, 50 million naira to buy a form. Where the person that used that money to buy a form, you think if the person gets to that place, he will not recoup the money first he spent? As I said in my past program, to contest for a senator today in Nigeria, you need a minimum of 300 million. And tell me, if a man or a woman brings out 300 million to contest election, what do you think he or she is going there to do invariably when he or she wins that seat? Answer that question holistically. Answer the question holistically. Here in Canada, I am a member of Liberal Party. If you are a good candidate for the party, you don't need to spend your money. It's the party that will peruse you, that will know, okay, this person is good for this to represent these people, because they run the parliamentary system of government here to represent these people. It's the party that will ask you to go and bring your budget, that will do a budget for you for your campaign to election. It's the party that will give you money to go and contest. Not you bringing out money. Not you going to borrow money to come and contest. And how do the party get the money? The party gets the money from we, the members. As I am here, there is amount of money I pay every month to Liberal Party of Canada, because that is my party here in Canada. It's a subscription you have to subscribe for. When you subscribe to it, every month the money gets out of your paycheck automatically. It's an agreement. So imagine even if it is just $20 going out of my pocket every month, me, and we have maybe about 2 million of myself, of my type. So calculate 20 million in 1 month going into the purse of the party. That is the money the party is used in financing the election of their members into offices. And that's how it cut across all other parties here in Canada. And that's where the people are accountable to the that is how the people in office that are in the political office over here, they are accountable to the people 100%, because they know that this is their money. It is the people's money they use in getting themselves into the office they find themselves. But Nigerian case is the other way around. The man will go and steal money. The man will go and borrow money. The man will go and do some rituals to get money to come and contest election. And you want that same man to come into office not to recoup the money he spent. You want that man to come to the office not to pay back the loan he borrowed. Most of these politicians, they borrow money from finance houses, from banks to bankroll their election. You can see where our foundation is faulty. So we don't really have democracy. The party is the one that's supposed to be financing their members' election, not the aspirants going out of their way to go and look for money to finance their election. A man that goes and look for money to finance his or her election indirectly is not accountable to you. The man goes and borrow money and come and share that money and give to you as a party member for you to vote for him. And you want that same man again to come back and give you a dividend of that democracy? It's not possible. You can't eat your cake and have it. Here, with the money I'm contributing to the Liberal Party of Canada, I have voice in any member of the cabinet. I can walk to his office anytime. I can even walk to the office of the Prime Minister, who is a Liberal Party member. The moment he sees me, he knows one thing will come to his mind. Oh, Olujimi, part of his money was what brought me to this seat as a Prime Minister. That is a commitment. That is the first commitment first from his own side. So definitely he will listening to you. He will listening to me knowing fully well that he gets to this place because of your own contribution. That is the problem we are facing in Nigeria. That is our biggest problem. Anybody that want to contest election now, you don't have money bags. I once contested an election in Nigeria. I contested for House of Assembly in Nigeria. I knew how many millions of naira I spent. So that time you felt, when I get into the position, you felt I will not holistically, truly, I'm a true person. You felt I will not recoup my money back first before I will answer anybody for my constituency, knowing fully well where I got the money from. For goodness sake, I won't want to be in a debt after assuming office. I want to be comfortable too. I must have taken money that belongs to my wife. I must have taken money from my friends. I must have taken money from my savings where I felt where I will fall back to in future. So when I get to the office, definitely I want to put back those money to where I picked them from. And that may take me another 3 years. And I have only 4 years to serve in the office. So tell me, how can I serve you at that capacity? May God help us in that country. Yeah, let's go again. There's this one again in Daily Trust, is in page 3. Life has lost its value under Buhari's. That is coming from somebody, I don't know what, I think that was from the Arewa Council or so. Let me see, it's coming from somebody in Kaduna State. He's complaining. Let me just read it out. In a space of just 2 days last week, 23 travelers heading to Kaduna were burnt alive in a commercial bus at Sabon Birni, Sokoto State. No fewer than 15 worshippers killed as they prayed in a mosque in Bari village, Masgeu local government area of Niger State. A commissioner in the service of Katsina State, Dr. Rabi Nasri, was gruesomely murdered in his own house located at Fatima Shetima quarters in Katsina City. That is the city of the president. While a housewife identified only as Salamatu was killed as bandits abducted 6 others during a raid at Piri community in Kwali area council of Abuja. You can imagine what happened in a space of 2 days. Killings, kidnappings, death in a space of 2 days. This is a report from only one particular area. In a space of 2 days, killings that have taken place, kidnapping that have taken place. Life has lost its value under Buhari. That is coming from somebody, and that is the truth. Life has lost its value. Go to Daily Trust on page 3, you will see there. In page 4 again, terrorists kidnap imam, others in Sokoto and in Borno. Can you imagine? Soldiers, police foil separate attacks in Kaduna. Bandits have struck again in Sokoto, kidnapping 11 persons. Among them, a chief imam, Aminu Garba, who was preparing to lead Jamaat congregation prayer in Gatawa village in Sabon Birni local government area of the state. The imam was kidnapped along with 3 others on Friday. The kidnapping occurred on a day a high-powered delegation headed by the National Security Advisor, Major General Ali Mongunu, retired, visited the state on a fact-finding mission. Can you imagine? It was when the NSA, the head of security in the whole country, visited the place. Immediately visited the place, this thing took place. Kidnapping took place. That's to tell that they have lost it all. Having said that, I think the last paper for this day, for today, will be the one of, let's pick the one of, I think the Tribune. The Tribune this morning. Atiku Akeredolu called for decentralization of power. Northern groups issued ultimatum to Buhari. It's on page 4. Asked federal government to rescind decision in 28 days or face mass action. Says federal government governors has failed Nigerians. That is true. Fuel prices hike, traceable only to inept insensitive leadership. That is coming from Northern groups. You can find that on the Sunday Tribune front page. Charlatans have taken over political parties. Tanko, NCP national chairman is saying that. APC, PDP in a war of words. We are busy cleaning rot of 16 years ruling party, town PDP. Nigerian suffering under government that is created PDP. You are busy cleaning rot of 16 years. For how many years? Shame on you people for saying that, APC. How many years will you use? There's an adage in my area. They said, how many years will you use to buy tree when you want to go? I want to go mad. How many years will you use in biting trees? And you can say that you are still cleaning up to this moment. You are still cleaning. Going to 6 years, you are still cleaning a lot of your former predecessor in government. You are still cleaning. They're not even, APC is not even cleaning. They are adding more. Security is worse. Poverty is worse. Underdevelopment is worse. Hunger is worse. It wasn't like this during Jonathan. It wasn't like this during Jonathan. No. Nigeria was still very okay. How much was pump price during Jonathan? How much is pump price now? How much was bag of rice during Jonathan? How much is bag of rice now? How much was cylinder gas, cooking gas during Jonathan? How much is cylinder gas now? And you people are shamefully saying you are cleaning rot. Which rot are you cleaning? Which rot are you cleaning? You come to the house to come and pour more dust and you are saying you are cleaning the house? How much is mudu of gari during Jonathan? How much is it now? How much is it now? That we are still on that paper, and we are still on that paper. Eastern Sokoto in the grip of terrorists. Tambua tells Buhari, says we need help. That is coming from the governor. The governor has cried out. You can see that on the page, on page 5 of the Sunday Tribune. The governor is crying out. Jonathan begged Tinubu and I to support Southwest for speaker. That is coming from Akande. Allow every state Nigerian control their resources. That is coming from Akeredolu. Akeredolu will have said this now before his court case. I can assure you they would have thrown him out. But I commend him for that. I won Anambra governorship election. Uba insists. I don't know why we all follow the election. To me, he failed woefully. But maybe he's still banking on APC at Dakababra, where they can now turn the facts for force. It is criminal for governors not to pay entitlement of pensioners. That is coming from Fayemi. I hope he has paid his own in Ekiti State. Because his counterpart in those states, the pensioners are suffering. Not even pensioners, even the ones that are working presently, they are suffering. They are not being paid. But this is the man that can go everywhere to collect award. This is the man that the wife can go anywhere and collect award. And with what I learned, on every trip of the wife or every trip of the governor is nothing less than 10 million or 8 million goes out of the purse of the state. And this is a state that could not pay salaries of workers, that could not pay pensions of our heroes, of our people, of our fathers, of our mothers that served the state. I think with this we have come to the end of today's press review of our dailies. I thank my viewers across the world for your commitment in listening to Savannah News Television. As I said, we'll continue to bring you news raw as it's unfold. We are not the type of TV station that will say we want to Peru. We'll bring it to you as it is, because this is a station that is established on truth, and on truth we will always stand for. Having said that, the discussion here this morning is it nice? Is it okay? Is it morally okay for a governor to abandon his state-owned institution for another state? Both universities have engagement the same day. Adekunle Ajas University has convocation, so also Obafemi Awolowo University in Ife. And one, Adekunle Ajas University is in Ondo State, where you are a governor, where you ought to be the father of all, where the graduates are expecting to have a handshake with the governor, where the staff of the institution are waiting anxiously to receive the governor into their campus, where you can see development, where they can rail out what they need for the governor. But the governor choose to go to another state to go and deliver a lecture. I want to ask, in delivering a lecture that you have written and in gracing an occasion as the father of the occasion, which one is more important? He now sent his SSG to where he's expected as the father of the day. He now went to another place where he wants to go and deliver a paper. Why not give that paper to the SSG to go and deliver in Ife, while you go to Adekunle Ajas University, which is your own domain? I throw it to the people of Ondo State to juxtapose what I just said this morning. Good morning, may God save us in that state. I remain your host, Prince Olujimi Adekanle Lejoka of Savannah News Television. And as I said, we'll continue to bring you news as it unfolds. My heart felt for that woman that the husband was kidnapped. She took ransom to the kidnappers. The kidnappers kidnapped her and they molested her, they raped her, they collected the 10 million naira from her. After finishing with her, they released her to go, and they turned around to kill the husband who is in captivity. And our security agencies could not even trace, they could not even follow that woman when he was going with that 10 million naira. Where are the gadgets of our security agencies? It's a common sense. Tracking is just like a button, small button that this woman can just put in her purse, or this woman can even tie in her wrapper, and the security agency will be tracing her to where they will trace her to where the bandits, where the kidnappers are. But as I said, our security agencies have failed us. They have failed us so woefully. The government of Nigeria has failed the people. The people are now at their own mercy, security-wise. They are at their own mercy, economic-wise. They are at their own mercy, abode-wise. So then, where is the government? That is the question this morning. Where is the government? That is the question this morning. Where is the government? Good morning, my people, and Have a great, happy Sunday. Let me end this program now and prepare to go and worship my God in the Thanksgiving service after Shiloh. Thank you and God bless you.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused, we deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. Things a positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonde Oluchimi Chako. Savannah News TV. Bemi Leke, I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Thank you. Kindly go to our YouTube page and subscribe to Savannah News Television. Press the like button and subscribe to our page. It's free. Good morning. Happy Christmas in advance.